Hi everybody, this will serve as a not only an aftermath vlog of the night, but what will be a half season retrospective where today's once again the day of the night where I'm going to do my next karaoke session, my next karaoke comeback session. I've marathoned the videos that I have so far twice, and I made sure to write down. Sorry, I'm pausing here a lot. Where I'm basically summing up the best parts of my second karaoke comeback so far. I am still planning on doing a season 1 retrospective video, but it's just I'm not really fully there yet. I'm trying to focus more on the present than the past, so that's one of the reasons why it's taken me a long time to do that. We're going someplace very familiar in aftermath vlog history. Forgive the wind. I've actually done an aftermath vlog there, so that's where we're going to right now. So all my socials are down in the description. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. So yeah, I didn't know what to expect when I came back. Again, due to the COVID pandemic, I didn't know when exactly I would be coming out to do more karaoke. Pandemic put a halt on everything. But man, have I enjoyed these past 6 nights. Go ahead. So yeah, I've done half of these have been, brand new places that, I'm experiencing for the first time. And I'll just do a little recap of each of the nights as they occurred, but I did the Pulaski Club for the first time, which was sort of, again, what feels like last minute unexpected. I did Griff's Ale House for the first time. I actually did Griff's twice so far this season. And we're going to McKinley Street Park, so it's where I recorded, I believe, the aftermath vlog for the Drake session. I might have done another session here too, another aftermath vlog here. So, and I got to do my comeback at the exact bar that I ended the last season of karaoke comeback sessions with, which was very good. This is the first season I'm actually sticking to my original night plans. As many of you know, I decided to quickly do my 2018 parodies first, the first season, which later caused there only to be one final Chancers night. So, with this season, I'm definitely proud that I stuck to my original night planning and the theme planning. So yes, I'm very happy about that. Get the gates open. And so far this season, I've got to do a bar I did in season 1. For season 2, it was the Usher night, where I got to go back to the office at the Crossroads Pub in Mountaintop. So, even though I was only there one time previously, the memories from that bar and that night and that showcase and that theme still hold a very personal memory to me. And I gotta find out which bench I'm gonna sit on to tell you all this crap. I'll probably go over there to the furthest bench because, it looks like it's the only one that has shade. So I don't want to be halfway through this video sweating. I'll just start. The first session I did at ECHS, the ECUS Slovak Club. It was actually the Friday of Easter Sunday, and I had already watched, seen Sonic Movie 2 in the theaters, which was very exciting for me. It's actually coming out on DVD as of this recording, where I'm gonna do it right here. Or I'm actually gonna, whatever money I don't spend, I'll go out to Walmart and buy it on DVD, and I'm looking forward to buying it on DVD. Highlights from the first session. My nervousness was at an all-time high because I had just, what time are we at? 7 minutes, and I'm already starting it. My nervousness was at an all-time high. I hadn't done karaoke in more than 2 years. Literally, when I ended karaoke was December 2019, New Year's Eve actually. I have a seasonal allergy, so forgive me if I do this at certain points. Also trying to keep in a sneeze, so again, forgive me. It was literally, I think I saw it in a documentary, New Year's Eve 2020 for globally was the start of the COVID pandemic. It didn't hit America, it didn't hit my part of Pennsylvania until March of 2020. So that whole 2 years, it was what do I do with myself? What do I do with my time? Luckily, I had season 2 in planning, so I just did constant planning, constant practicing, working out most of the set lists. The first night, I decided to, do Lenny Kravitz, which was done by randomization via, I don't want to take up too much time, so I should just get to these bullet points. Forgive me for my ADD, alright? Back where I finished, I came back, literally, this was kind of what I wanted to plan on, from the first season. I wanted to come back to the same bar I ended last season with, so that was good. The first time back felt like I never left at all. Honestly, the nervousness sort of went away. It's not like I don't have nervousness. I do have nervousness every time I come out, because I don't know what the audience is going to be like. I don't know what they're gonna expect. If some of these have done parodies, I don't know how well the parodies are gonna be received. And I think mainly what I was. It's been a long time since I saw Brian O'Donnell at a bar at like a karaoke night, so it just I sort of had to like readjust to how reformed he was back from the the Heights terrorist elementary middle school bully days, like that. Like I had to get used to that all over again. I feel like personally, if I could be personal with you guys, I feel like the stigma will like it'll like still take some time, like more times like coming out, like when he's there, or when I'm at somewhere and he comes in. It's just like it takes longer to readjust, and I'm again like if he was anybody, I'm like still honored by the feedback. Good job, Evan. Thank you. Those sort of exchanges. But it's just something that I had to get used to, And I'm starting to get used to it, but there's still that stigma there. Session number 2, I did Coldplay at the Pulaski Club. I had originally planned, I think, either to do Griff's or do Eachus again. But I can't remember. You guys will have to go back and fact check me on that one. But I did the Pulaski Club on my grandfather's first posthumous birthday. And I wrote down memorable moments for all of these. So the memorable moments of that night were the first new bar. It was actually even though technically with the Easter in Eachus, it was just, I had a pepper, egg, and cheese sandwich, which that was technically part of like the Easter special that they were doing in their kitchen there. So, but this was the first bar of the season that actually tried the new cuisine of the mozzarella sticks and jalapeno poppers. First time I believe I've had actual jalapeno poppers. Again, the food in all of these places were amazing. I just want to say that as a baseline, just in case I happen to skip it later. I made a new bar friend, Debbie C. We're still friends as of this recording. We haven't really texted much. Well, we have. It's just been very sporadic. Either I'd have to reach out to her, or she gets back to me. She has a busy life. She's like bartending like 3 different places right now, and more power to her. And it's just it's been a good friendship so far, and I'm trying to be very careful because a lot of the female friends that I've met, I've sort of developed attractiveness for, and it basically got caught up in my own feelings, my own lust. My friendships with the female Raven, Cece, and not even related to the bars, but Taryn. She was sort of like an unexpected friendship turned dating / relationship. So it's sort of a friendship that I'm trying to keep myself in line. To not like accidentally say anything or like phrase word vomit to where I accidentally messed up the friendship. I don't want to do anything to compromise that, so I'm just trying to stay reserved, try to respect it as a female friendship. The third night was my usher session, which I did at the office at the Crossroads Pub. It was my second time back. Memorable. Hold on, check the time. 15. Memorable moments from that. That fucking. I will never forget the bar pizza. Like, like that was like even like I asked around when I first got it, does anybody want a piece? The two bar regulars that were there, you know, Tanya and Jimmy D, they both said no. So I pretty much over the course of the night ate the whole thing by myself. It was such a stacked rotation of songs. I never thought that I would do 8 songs. Like I thought, you know, the standard was like 5, and I thought at the most I'd get 6. But the fact that the rotations were so short and I got to do 8 songs, on top of, you know, feeling full throughout the course of the night, that was really a challenge to do. And the camaraderie of like why I, you know, sort of, you know, the allure of doing it for the first time there for the first season with Queen. It really, like it was that, you know, the reception I got back from the patrons there, from what I sang and how good I sang. And that was the reason why I did it for the second time. The fourth night was my Red Hot Chili Peppers night. It was my first time at Griff's Ale House. I had no idea what to expect. It was like the first new out-of-town bar, so I had to acclimate myself to like the vibe and how everything. Because a lot of bars are run many different ways, and so that was sort of one of the things that I was sort of, it gave me like an extra bit of nervousness for the night. Not only for the songs I was singing, but just for, you know, it was a new experience. It was my first time at a bar, not only there, but just in Lehighton in general. There was a bachelor party that came through. They absolutely loved the way I sang. I sang Californication, and I sang Danny California while I was there. They absolutely loved them. They even sang some pretty good, memorable songs as well. I had an accidentally overcooked burger that was absolutely delicious. It was honestly the best burger I have ever had. It reminded me of like cookouts when I was living on Carlton Avenue. It was absolutely delicious. And then I did a mini session at Uncle's 80s Dive Bar, which was the first time I ever did a karaoke night there. And I figured with a theme like 7th grade singer, which was honoring my 7th grade parodies and my 8th grade parodies, I absolutely had to do a Hazelton bar for that, just for the sake of nostalgia. There was a no judgment zone there, so said whatever I want, you know, everything goes. I was able to make my own chili dog there. I was able to order my own chili dog there in honor of, you know, me loving Sonic the Hedgehog when I was younger. I finally got to have like a technically almost technical chili dog. Like I had, you know, the chili cheese sauce, I had chili cheese on it, I had onions on it. It was absolutely delicious. And a couple of the songs, like looking back on it, like I sang Donnie Your Daughter, I sang Ode to a Singer. Most notably, Lovesick Blues. I absolutely love like the way I sang that. I sang my parodies just as I envisioned them being performed. Like, it was that much of an honor for me. So that concludes the first 5 sessions. Technically, let's get into the second Chancellor's Night, which was whatever we might get to. Oh shit, 20 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be a long ass video, and I apologize for the runtime. Again, it was like my second time at Gross Ale House. Now that I sort of know what to expect, that's, you know, I felt more comfortable, you know, going up there singing. I had mozzarella sticks, and I tried a chicken quesadilla for the first time, which was, I gotta admit, kind of runny. It was a little bit on the runny side. That's okay. I mean, not all food has perfect. But I mean, yeah, and obviously the mozzarella sticks, I wanted to make sure that, you know, it was like a best of none. I thought was like the best of food item, and of course I went for the mozzarella sticks. Like, I don't know why. My palate was just like attracted to the mozzarella sticks. I think those were the first things I ever had, was the mozzarella sticks. And the song lists are, as you could see, By the Way by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Where Are We Running by Lenny Kravitz. I finally got to do Around the World, which I originally had planned first. Originally had planned first for the Red Hot Chili Peppers night, but then I switched it out with Scar Tissue. And then I originally had Around the World as the first song done on the second Chancellor's Night, but I eventually pushed it out and did Red Hot Chili Peppers By the Way instead of Around the World. So I finally said, I'm done pushing out with it. I'm gonna do this one. And then I did the first parody of my Griff's karaoke nights, which was I Won't Tell You, which was my Avril Lavigne Don't Tell Me parody. Then I did Lady by Lenny Kravitz. I did Living in My Dreams, which was my Weird Al Aerosmith parody, the second parody I've ever done. As far as the parodies theirs goes, I sang that like really, again, like Love Sick Blues on the 7th grade singer mini session. I performed it like near perfectly. And my greatest fear was sort of like realized a little bit, but I hit those notes at the end, which I'm actually, I keep surprising myself every time I go out and do these karaoke nights. And then I finished that with Coldplay Speed of Sound. Yeah. You go with that. Which was, I feel like the best way to close out the night. Best way to close out the second Chancellor's Night. See if I won't have enough body to maneuver around that. So yeah, those were my karaoke nights out so far for the season. And just, I'm very excited to finally start the back 9, which will be Beyonce. I'm doing my Beyonce night tonight as of this film date. I got hits like Say My Name. I got my Drunken Love parody. I've got possibly, I might skip it, but my Single Ladies parody. I got Crazy in Love. I got Love on Top. I've got Lemonade representation on there. So, you know, stick around. I'm gonna go home, charge the camera up until it's full. I need to charge my phone up until it's full. And when, next time you see me, I'll be decked out in what I'm gonna be wearing tonight. Again, purple to represent the purple in the logo. And that's it. Socials are down in the description. And let's get started with the Beyonce session.